Hello students, welcome to my channel Science World, and if you find this video useful for you, then please like, comment and share with your friends. Also subscribe my channel and press the bell icon so that you will get the notification of my upcoming videos. Okay, so in our last videos we have discussed about the climate and the factors affecting climate. Okay, and in that video we have also read about the ocean currents. So these ocean currents are the important factor in determining the climate of a place. Okay, so we should know what are ocean currents, so that's why this separate video is there for ocean currents. Okay, so first we will see what is ocean current. The general movement of mass of oceanic water. Oceanic water means water in the ocean. It is the general movement of mass of oceanic water. Mass means large quantity of water. Okay, we can say. So oceanic water in a definite direction is called ocean current. It is just similar to the rivers flowing on the land. Okay, so what is ocean current? It is just the movement of ocean water in a definite direction. Okay, in which direction, that we will see afterwards. So you just remember, ocean currents are nothing but the movement of ocean water in a particular direction. Okay, and it is similar to the rivers that are flowing on the land. Then ocean currents are of two types: warm ocean currents and cold ocean currents. Okay, warm ocean currents means the movement of warm water, and cold ocean currents means movement of cold water in the oceans. Okay, now how it happens and how these ocean currents are produced, that we will see. Now here you have this one picture. Here you can see the map of world. Okay, map of world. Now here you can see this central line. It is what? It is equator. Equator divides the earth into two equal parts. Okay, that is the northern hemisphere and southern hemisphere. Okay, so this equator, this is the line, that is equator. Now you can see here some arrows are in the red color and some arrows are in the blue color. Then here it is Pacific Ocean, then here Atlantic Ocean, here Indian Ocean. Okay, and Pacific Ocean again here. So you can see these red color arrows are there, they are moving away from the equator, and blue color arrows are moving towards the equator. See, you can see here this blue color arrows are moving towards the equator, and red color arrows, they are moving away from the equator. Why this happens? Let us see. Now we will read about the ocean currents. See, the ocean water near the equator, we know that ocean currents we know that this ocean water near the equator, it gets heated by the sun rays. Okay, as a result, the ocean water in the equatorial region becomes hotter and lighter, because this equator gets continuous sun rays, and that's why this equatorial ocean water is heated up more. Then this ocean water in the polar regions, it is colder. Ocean water in the polar regions is colder, and therefore it is denser. Okay, and we know that due to this temperature difference, there is difference between the temperatures of these ocean waters, that is equatorial ocean water and polar region ocean water. Okay, then warm water starts flowing to the surface of ocean from equatorial region to the polar regions. Warm water moves from equatorial region to the polar region. Okay, and the cold water starts flowing from polar region to the equatorial region, where below the surface of the ocean, because cold water is denser, so warm water moves on the colder water. Okay, so cold water, it is moving below the surface of the ocean, and such flow of ocean water forms the ocean currents. Okay, ocean currents help in maintaining the ocean temperature. Ocean temperature is not same everywhere, because in polar regions the ocean water is colder, and in equatorial region it is warmer. Okay, and that's why this equatorial region water moves toward the polar region, and polar region ocean water moves toward the equatorial region, and this flow of water or movement of water in particular direction, it is known as ocean currents. Okay, so now you can see again this map. Now you will know this equatorial region is there, and this equatorial part, this part of the earth, it is warmer than the polar regions. Okay, these are the polar regions, and here water is very cold, and when this equatorial region water or ocean water, when it is heated by the sun, it moves towards the polar region, okay, and cold water from the polar regions moves towards the equatorial region, and this is known as the cold ocean currents and warm ocean currents. Okay, then we have importance of the ocean currents. Now, why these ocean currents are important? See, there are many reasons. Firstly, we will see they carry nutrients and food to the organisms that live permanently attached in one place. See, there are so many organisms that are attached to the seabed. Okay, and these animals or these organisms, plants, they cannot move from one place to another place. So when these ocean currents carry this food and nutrients with them, these organisms get their food, and in this way ocean currents help in getting food to these organisms. Okay, for example, sea corals are there. Okay, they don't leave their colonies for food. Okay, so they carry, these ocean currents carry nutrients and food to these organisms. Then second is they carry reproductive cells and ocean life to new places. See, many organisms lay their eggs and their what we can say reproductive cells, they live in the water, and when these reproductive cells and we can say eggs, they move from one place to another place, that is new places, and their new life starts in new place. Okay, that means these ocean currents help to begin the life in new places. Okay, then third one is regulate ocean temperatures. Ocean currents regulate ocean temperatures. Okay, because of this ocean currents, the warm water moves toward the polar regions, and this polar water cold water moves towards the equatorial regions, and because of this the temperature of ocean water in polar regions becomes warm, and it increases, and the equatorial region water, it becomes cooler. Okay, and in this way ocean currents regulate ocean temperatures. Then they also bring rainfall to the coastal regions. Because of this ocean currents, lots of precipitation is there, and that's why rainfall is also there in the coastal regions. Then heat waves, number 5 is heat waves during summer months causes hazardous weather condition. Now see, ocean currents are not only useful for us, but sometimes they may be hazardous. Hazardous means they may be harmful, because of this warm ocean currents or or we can say hot ocean currents, these heat waves are produced during the summer season, and because of these heat waves, many people lost their lives. Okay, so sometimes it is very harmful for us and for the aquatic life in the oceans. So these are the importance of ocean currents. I hope you understand this point, and with this we will stop here. We will meet again in our next video. Till then, take care. Bye bye.